Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne. This is just a little video for people who may be concerned about familiar spirits. You hear a lot of people speaking about how you shouldn't interact with angels, or you shouldn't interact with saints from heaven, or you shouldn't interact with Jesus because there's a good chance you'll be deceived by a familiar spirit. Um, and whilst that's possible, I wouldn't throw out the baby with the bathwater. I wouldn't discount my ability to talk to saints from heaven or to angels from heaven or God or Jesus in visions because there's a possibility of familiar spirits. I remember one time I was talking to this female in my dream, and then I woke up and the female was standing at the end of the bed. The female was still talking to me when I woke up in my mind, and I saw a vision at the end of my bed of Jesus and Michael the Archangel, and they said, "This is okay. Uh, Carry on this conversation." So I continued talking to this female that was talking to my mind, and I carried on a relationship with that female for about a year until she said that she came to Australia. I went to meet up with her and she wasn't there. I found out that it was a familiar spirit, that it was a delusion. Some people say you get rid of demons by putting worship music on or singing worship music. This familiar spirit, if you call it that, false vision, she listened to worship music. She sang worship music with me. She danced with me to worship music. So we had a good relationship. She was in the UK most of the time, and I changed my sleeping hours to be up when she got up, and I'd go to sleep when she went to sleep because I'm on a disability pension, don't have a job. And I carried out that relationship for a year. We basically got engaged and we're going to get married. And my mother, who was alive at the time, was worried what was going to happen if it turned out to be false. My mother was happy for me, but she was worried. And when I found out she wasn't real, I was over it. And my mother was surprised. And I said, well, I did have good fun. She did keep me company. She was amazing. And I, I, um, I want to assure you that every time I've had an interaction with a familiar spirit, I've had a good time. It hasn't really hurt me. I had another time, I'll just throw myself under the bus. Had another time where Mary Magdalene was visiting me, and it turned out not to be Mary Magdalene. It turned out to be a familiar spirit. Once again, I had a good time. It was only that she started talking sexually to me that I realized it wasn't Mary Magdalene. I've had many encounters with the real, authentic Mary Magdalene, and this counterfeit one came in to confuse me and basically to have me throw the baby out with the bathwater because I'd been deceived. They wanted to tempt me to stop talking to saints in heaven. So I've had interactions with familiar spirits and false spirits, and people who criticize ministries and have discernment ministries warn against familiar spirits, but they don't encourage people to speak to saints, the cloud of witnesses, or Jesus and the Father. Of course, the Jesus and the Michael the Archangel that appeared in my room and said it was okay to have a relationship with that woman, they were false too. That false Jesus that I saw there was the angel of light. So I've met the angel of light and talked to the angel of light, and I've also met Satan in visions on 5 occasions, and I reported one time when I met him that he's very handsome. He looks like a rock star, and yeah. So I guess my message is, if you're going after the supernatural, be open to the supernatural and don't be fearful. I've never met a person who's properly convinced me how to test the spirits. You can ask a familiar spirit, did Jesus come in the flesh? And they'll say yes. So that supposed test in 1 John isn't a real test of the spirit. The test of the spirit that I know is the fruit that comes of the visitations in your life. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I know a certain apostle in South Africa that watches all my videos. I give him a shout out. I hope you're encouraged by this. If you've got anything to comment, I'd be interested in seeing your comment.